maybe that recipe would have worked better, but we'll never know, and I'm settling for this. Good Friday and on the road. So this time headed to Ruapehu, and not quite sure what the plan is from there. When I get there, there will be a campfire roaring and ready to do some fire cooking. Probably make the fire cooking a separate episode to this for those who are into fire cooking, camp cooking. So this trip going to be joined by my mum. Going to hopefully go and do some day walks, nothing too strenuous hopefully, because otherwise, let's be honest, she's going to leave me for dead. So we'll see you when we get to Ruapehu. Morning. If you haven't seen my camp coffee video, so just check that out. There's a link down below. So it's time for breakfast. Super simple with French toast. Yeah. So heading into Ruapehu Falls, sort of where the original Coffee with a View happened. It's only a pretty easy track. I say just over an hour, and I'm pretty sure it's not even that far from memory, but you can continue, and it's a route after that to the bottom of the falls. There's also a community project where they'd like you to take a bucket of rocks to help with track maintenance. So it's bucket depot 1 of 9. So I'll continue with my bucket a bit further on. Depot number 2. That leaves me a free hand to eat my morning tea. It's about 25 minutes along at the Taranaki lookout, which you can actually see Mount Taranaki in the distance, which is perfect. We're hoping for a pretty good day for that. Not much water today. We haven't had any significant rain for a week or so. Unmaintained track does continue. You can actually reach the bottom and stand under the waterfall. Not planning on doing that today, however. This very spot is where I had the very first ever Coffee with a View. You can see just why it was so inspiring. Just making the way along the Awakuni Lakes walk. This is a really good mature bush and quite friendly. driven past this so many times and never stopped. That's not a bad wee walk. Bit of bird life, kidderoo, wax eyes, tuies, a couple of others that I couldn't identify, and the usual bit of a haul of rubbish back out as well. And so now we're going to head on and check out the next one, which I think will be equally as quiet, if not even quieter. So that might be the last fire. Forecast for rain in the morning. We're heading home in the morning, but it's actually starting to cloud over a little bit now and almost feels like rain. Getting creative with dessert tonight. Going to do pineapple fritters. Because somehow that seemed like a good idea. An egg, a little tiny bit of oil. I haven't got cups or anything like that, so I'm using scales and really poor maths. It's about 100 ml of milk. Or actually slightly less because we've just run out, and then about the same in flour. There is an exact recipe for this that I've borrowed, so I will put that in the description below. So this is the same batter recipe that I used for the deep fried Moro bars last time we were here at Ruapehu with the boys. Just last time I were a bit more organised and had been refrigerated and all those things like it's supposed to be. But I like a challenge and you like entertainment, so we'll see how this goes this time. Try and mix up the batter and get all the lumps out of it. I'm pretty happy with my rough maths. It's looking pretty good. However, I do feel that it could be a little more battery. Actually going to put a little bit of pineapple juice in the place of milk and everything else because I have no sugar either, and that'll add a bit of sweetness to the batter. And an additional challenge, so if it doesn't work I have no idea where I went wrong. There we have some batter that isn't going in the fridge for 2 hours. Going to shallow fry our pineapple fritters because I don't have a huge amount of oil and because I'm tight. Just wait for the oil to get up to temperature and then into it. I also have no idea how long they're going to take, so we're just going to go until they look golden brown. Which that's looking pretty good. Just conducting a wee experiment here. See if we can get better results with draining and drying the pineapple first to make the batter stick. So the answer to that is yes, dry your pineapple rings first and the batter sticks better. So there we are with a batch of pineapple fritters. The best thing about these, like most of my cooking, it's really good if you eat it in the dark because then you don't have to worry about the presentation. Key thing is, how does it taste? It's actually damn good. So I'll put my hack recipe in the description, not the actual recipe that I blatantly robbed from Fire to Fork. So make sure you check out Fire to Fork's channel as well. But this is the hack recipe and it works just as well with the things that I had and not the things I forgot. Maybe that recipe would have worked better, but we'll never know, and I'm settling for this. A fantastic weekend at Ruapehu. If you haven't been here, highly suggest it. So there's a link in the bio down below. It's the campsite that all other campsites are measured by. So we'll see you on the next one.